Hi, Coach Sandy here, and we continue our conversation about mindset. So I'll jump right up to my share with you today and ask you about that mindset perspective. So last week I asked you to go ahead and pay attention to what you did for 2 or 3 days and where that mindset really took you, and whether you were in the positive or the negative longer periods of time. So on this one, I want to go ahead and share with you that there are several different kinds of mindset. So there's the growth mindset, a positive mindset, an entrepreneurial mindset, and a challenge mindset. So let me just speak to you about each of these just for a moment. We'll go into more detail in the intensive workshop that I'm going to be doing on May 17th, 18th, and if you join before May 1st, you'll get a bonus for May 19th. So the growth mindset is an important one because there are some people that think, I'll just continue on the way I am and everything will be fine. And that is one way of thinking about it. But if you think about the growth mindset, you realize that continuing on the way you are will get you the same results as you had before. So going into a growth mindset is a good concept. It means, though, it would be uncomfortable at some point in some way. A positive mindset, let me just stop this share for a moment. A positive mindset says, I want to be happy. I want to be joyful. What can I do to change the words that I use? So in other words, I might say, well, today's kind of a gray, dreary day. I wish it were sunny and bright. Or we can say, wow, this is a good day. It's not super hot. It's not super sunny. And it almost reminds me to just slow down a little bit and maybe sit with a cup of tea. So just small changes in our mindset, our words that we use, can have a powerful impact. So the next one that comes up, and I'll show you again, is the one that says an entrepreneurial mindset. Well, an entrepreneurial mindset is one that not all of us have, nor do we want. Some of us feel safe in an environment that is not entrepreneurial. It may be creative, it may fulfill our passion and our need, but we don't want to stand alone where everything is dependent upon us. We might want a place where the clients are brought to us and then we work with them to train them, or we want a project that comes to us that we can be part of a team. So not everybody has an entrepreneurial mindset. Even though sometimes you'd like to break out of a job that you're not happy with, being an entrepreneur may not be an exciting idea for you. I'm on the other side of things. I've been an entrepreneur most all of my life in some form or another. So for me, taking a risk is comfortable. For others, it's not. And there's no one right way to be. So you have to figure out, is this really good for me or is this really not good for me? And then the challenge mindset. This is kind of fun one because those people who may have a type A personality or just are very eager to get on to the next challenge, the next way to make a bigger, more powerful reputation for themselves, that would be that challenge mindset. And again, not everybody has that kind of sense about where they want to perform, and they get stressed over that next challenge. Some people thrive with that next challenge. So you can start to see that there's no one mindset to have except the one that truly fits you. And in the workshop, that's one of the things that we're going to do. We're actually going to not take homework home. We're going to do it within the workshop so that it gets done. I will ask key questions. You will write down the first thing that comes to you. We'll go into breakout rooms where we can discuss that. Maybe I'll put all the entrepreneur mindsets in one and all the challenge mindsets in another, or maybe we'll have real fun and put all the challenge and the entrepreneurial mindsets in one group. So who knows exactly how it will go? It really will depend on who shows up and what the goals and the needs of the group are, because I want this workshop to be very individualized. Again, it will be May 17th and 18th with a bonus on the 19th. It'll be 2 hours a day. It will be recorded. Reach out for me through a 30-minute discovery call if you're curious, if you want more details. If you're ready to jump in, I will also leave the link there. Now, I did make a special offer for April Fool's weekend, which I am extending to April 10th. So you could make a fool out of me all week long instead of just the weekend. And so instead of paying $9.97, which will be the full price for the people who cannot make a decision from May 13th to the 17th, that price will be $9.97. But you can get in right now for the super duper special, amazing low rate of $200, and that will be inclusive. So I hope that this thought about what kind of mindset you might be in may start to trigger some thoughts in your head. So between last week's homework, where you just paid attention to where you were in, where your mindset went in each day, maybe for about 3 days, the things you thought about, and how much time you spent in the positive versus the negative, how many times you heard that voice in your head saying, what makes you think anybody would listen? Who cares? You know, or you've made mistakes before. Maybe this isn't really a good choice for you. So that's the negative side of us talking, you know, our insecurities, and we're going to try and address that and build you up to a stronger mindset. So this is Coach Sandy saying, please jump in. The links are here. Reach out to me. Whatever is best for you. I'm truly here to support you. As a coach, my greatest joy is watching you make some small steps that lead to big steps. As James Clear said in Atomic Habits, 1% change on a daily basis really makes big impact. So thanks for being here. Thanks for considering your growth style, and I will be talking to you soon. This is Coach Sandy signing off.